Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends Black Panther Wave ERIK Killmonger figure, which might just be my favorite figure from the bunch. I've heard a lot of people say how good the Black Panther figure is. I think this one's even better, so if you like that one, you're gonna like this one. There's a lot to talk about. It's mostly all good, so let's go ahead and get this guy off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 6.5 inches, almost exactly, which makes him pretty close to 16.5 centimeters. Now, what it looks like at first glance is just mostly a solid black figure with a little bit of gold and silver detailing. But I didn't even notice this at first because I opened it at nighttime and I didn't have a lot of lights on. It's got little leopard spots all over it, and it makes it look so cool. I don't know how well that's going to show up. Hopefully, yeah, I think you can see it. That's such a cool effect. They did a really good job with that, how subtle it is. But then the plastic underneath is it has a little bit of like a satin finish to it, and then the spots are mostly flat. It really stands out and looks just awesome. And then we do have the gold detail throughout. That looks nice. The necklace part looks really good with the gold and silver. The claws are done fairly well. So let's see if I can get those in frame. There you go. The claws are done fairly well. Just looks really nice. The face is done mostly well. I'll say mostly just because there's a little bit of just throw some gold on it in some places. Like over here, it's not exactly where it belongs. On the forehead, we have some spots, but overall, it does look really cool. And I have to say, the proportions and anatomy on this guy, it's really a solid build. They did a great job with this one. Very nice. Nice V-shape, superhero build. Even with the butterfly joints in there, they didn't really destroy the look of the pecs like they did on Black Panther. Black Panther has some boobies going on. He's got some boobs. It almost looks like it's a female. It really does. It's very strange. Anyway, let's talk about this guy's accessories really quickly. We have 2 gripping hands, and then we have 2 of the wide open claw hands, which I do really like because the original Black Panther figure and this new one, let me show you real quick. Look at that. His claws are all curled up, so he looks like he's just got arthritis and he's not able to do anything with his fingers. This guy's claw hands are wide open so that he could actually, use the claws instead of just looking like, oh, my fingers hurt, I'm going to cut you. There's a difference there. Do you see that? Anyway, he also has 2 weapons. One is this weird thing that I can't think of the name of, which is done well enough. And then we have this other one, which is kind of like a spear dagger thingy, which is done really well. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and talk about this guy's articulation because it's mostly really good. The head doesn't go up as far as I'd like or lean back as far as I'd like. And that's because they put this weird flat cutout right there, which they totally shouldn't have done. I don't know what they were thinking with that. But that just stops the articulation dead in its tracks. The ball peg lets it move up a little bit, but not too much. I guess it's probably good enough, though. It looks down just fine, rotates no problem. It can lean side to side a little bit. It does sit a little bit high on the neck. That's weird the way they did that. It's not a total deal breaker, but they just... I don't know why they do that thing with the ball pegs like they do. He's got a little bit of lollipop syndrome, unfortunately. Butterfly joints on this guy work really well. I mean, they're just... That's what you want out of a butterfly joint. That is really nice. Very well done. It is sculpted all the way through on the back. On the front, I guess it doesn't need anything because it's not sculpted at all, which is a little strange, but that's okay, I guess. The shoulders, it's a little stiff, but they almost go up all the way. I wish they went a little bit further. I guess it's okay because he does have the bigger shoulder, so it looks nice, but they are limited because of it. Full rotation. Bicep swivel works no problem. Double jointed elbow, no problem. The wrists rotate, obviously, since they interchange, and then they also have a swivel in there. The ab crunch goes back 1 notch. Unfortunately, it's not really sculpted underneath. That's pretty disappointing. Going forward, we get 2 notches, and again, the sculpt is just kind of left there. Nothing really going on. But it does look good. The ab crunch, that's one of the better ab crunches we've seen from Hasbro in a very long time. So I like that. Waist twist is fine. The hips going out to the side, that's pretty good. That's better than most figures from them, so I like that. Going forward, really no problem at all. Not so much going back. We do have a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees work nicely. Ankles go pretty far forward. I like that. And really far back, all the way back, so that's really good. And then we have our ankle rocker. No fat ankles here. Nice proportions all around. Really cool paint job. Really good articulation for the most part. This guy is aces. He's probably one of the better figures of the bunch. My personal favorite. I think the 2 female figures are actually done a little bit better probably. But objectively, he's still really good, and subjectively, I think he's just darn cool. So I definitely recommend him, guys. Just look at him up against Black Panther. He makes Black Panther look goofy. Anyway, there you go, guys. I definitely recommend this one, so make sure you track it down. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And in the meantime, keep collecting.